Hey, what's going on? I'm Ben Atkins and
I'm Tabitha Thomas.
we're here with AdLab, and today we're going through a very cool funnel for you. It is teaching kids how to do very, very tech-savvy things, which is sort of a big deal right now. In a way that was not such a big deal for us coming up.
No.
But today we're going to go through a very interesting funnel. Companies have caught on to this and they are really starting big marketing pushes. You've probably seen them on your feed if you have kids like we do. And today we're going to show you one such funnel that we thought was very, very intelligent. So let's dive in. Let's get started. Let's do it. All right, so this one's called ID Tech Camps, and this popped up in Brandy that writes a lot of great material for the AdLab blog, and is just a great part of our team. So she saw this, and you can see the ad here. It's ID Tech Camps, and what I love right away is, you know, we've got some kids having fun. They're rocking out the Minecraft stuff, and it's just as a parent, especially
like all of our kids.
Yeah, kids this age especially.
Yes.
You were, really starting to see this stuff a lot.
Your kids are always on Minecraft.
Yeah. So, is your child ready to code with Minecraft, build their own laptop, or design a video game with Unity? Learn more about the #1 tech camp for kids and teens age 6 to 18. So, what's so great about this is immediately you're taking something that your kids love, and you're starting to think as a parent, this is something productive they can do with this thing they're spending all this time doing.
Or me, that could be a future career. Let's start them young.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like, let's turn this hobby, this thing that they love, into something very constructive.
Yes.
So the ad's great. It pops out. Great branding. I love the logo. It's simple, but it does the job. And the ad picture is just extraordinary. So it's getting my click. But let's see why it's probably getting my click. You're seeing this ad because ID Tech Camps wants to reach people 30 to 60 who live or were recently in the United States. Now, we just don't have a whole lot more than that. So what I'm thinking is, go ahead.
I thought it was interesting that it went all the way up to 60. And I'm like, why on earth grandparents? They're going to be like, hey, my mom would be one of those. Hey, you need to sign Cole up for this. Like, she would be the one messaging me about it,
Well, and so one of the big things is I think a lot of, our generation and the generation that's a little bit older than us is really starting to figure out where the world's going. Oh, yeah. And how do we prepare our kids to get there? So this is, the age range is pretty good. I would venture to say this is more of an exploratory ad to see, what kind of people are actually clicking on their stuff. But still, I think overall it's good. What you're not seeing in this is, that have kids. And I am willing to bet that targeting is there. The reason you're not going to see this show up a lot in the why am I seeing this ad stuff is because this is something that is highly sensitive for parents. If they see that they are being targeted because they have kids, which you could absolutely do in Facebook, it's going to freak us out a little bit.
So as the advertiser, can they choose what you are able to see as to why?
There are just certain things, and this is just hours and hours of testing. There are certain targeting things that will never show up, and most times what I've noticed is they don't show up because it's one of those things about me or my family that it would freak me out if I realized. And, on this end of it, we know it happens. But most people, it's just something that Facebook doesn't put in front of you because it would raise some things that would be a problem for them.
Yeah.
So those are things that I'm fairly certain are in place.
Probably.
But you're not seeing them because Facebook's not going to just tell you that right out. So we got that. Let's actually see the landing page. So when we get here, very slick looking. Branding is on point. Same thing that we came from. We can request a brochure. My guess here is one of the #1 things that you're going to have a lot of the older generation do, especially, is request the brochure.
Printed material. Yeah.
Not terrible that they've got this out here. Usually I would be like, okay, you don't have 2 or 3 different things going on at once that you're trying to get an action out of. But considering the broad range that they're actually after makes sense. Now, having several different things is going to drop your conversions, but I still think they're in a learning phase here. I still think they're trying to figure out how do we advertise what we're doing and who to.
Yeah.
And they're going to do the numbers. And so do we get more people requesting brochures? Do we get more people signing right up or looking for where are they going when they land on this page? So let's keep going. What we thought was funny is we were taken to the landing page for New Jersey, and we are in Missouri and Arkansas, which is interesting. Now, what's so great is, you can go find
you can go to your locations
and we can find
choose, like we're at Missouri.
So there's places to go do this. The problem is where we were targeted, where we landed, something's off here. And it's quite possible that they're not targeting us by location, which is insane because usually that would pop up that we're being targeted by location.
Yeah, it would have been a much more successful ad for me if they had put something on there. Go to Kansas City or St. Louis, which is only a few hours for me, for my kid to learn this. It's like, what? This is in my backyard? Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, what's so good about this, if we actually go back to the page, and like I said, we're sort of in the New Jersey thing. Each one of these pages that they have built for this is actually very specific. So if we scroll just a little bit down here, we're very much calling out things that have to do with the location that we're targeting. You're not seeing that in a lot of the brick and mortar type things that have a lot of locations. So this is interesting. And granted, they missed the boat 100% on us. Yeah. Because this doesn't matter, and this is enough to turn us off.
Unless you're really intrigued by it. For
we'll
me,
dig.
My kid, I would be totally into this, and I would, dig.
But will the average person? And no. So a lot of this, and what's so interesting about this, and this is a lot of investment here, because each state has had one of these built. Like, there's a different page for every one of these. And you can see the main thing that they are pushing right now is they're going for the brochure, which is great. Now, if you really start digging up here, you can, find some other things. You can buy online courses probably. We can save 50, and this is another thing that they're pushing. Save $50 if you register by the state. So a little scarcity. And
that date's today. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Beautiful. So it's probably there every day, but still, it does its job. And
interesting.
So now we can go find a location near us.
Did you click on that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. I was like, did it just randomly?
Sorry, I was sneaky with it. So we go in and we, if we bring a friend, smart. We get, and if we're making the trip, an hour, why not bring a friend? It's making a fun trip all the way around. And so we've got all this fun stuff, and the main thing they're pushing is the brochure right now. But at the same time, like I said, we can get more info, and I would be willing to bet that here's the phone number up here, so we can get on. We can call. We can have an online help center. So my guess is they are pushing the brochure because of the age range. Yeah. However, I'm willing to bet that they're also probably doing pretty well with the phone, the help center, the online stuff. I would venture to say that you're going to see in a month to 2 months, this site is going to change drastically landing page wise because of what they learned.
Well, not only that, but then you're getting closer because the camps are all in the summertime. We're not quite summertime ready yet.
Right.
But so.
No, it's good. And like I said, there's a lot here that tells me this is 100% in the testing phase right now. Every Facebook ad that we run, there is a month to 2 months, if it's a brand new market, that we're just trying to figure out what we're doing. Yeah. And so, as much as you've ever done, the experience you've got, everybody that on the planet that I know that, works for different businesses, it's always, hey, give us a month, 2 months to dial this in. By that time, we'll know more of what we're doing. We'll be able to really target it down. And that's what this looks like. Like I said, I really think in a month to 2 months, as we get closer to the summertime, this will change drastically in the calls to action and the things like that. But they're doing a lot right out of the gate. So a lot of work's been put into this. So I like it. Any other thoughts?
No, I'm going to go through this in a minute and request a brochure.
Yeah, no, me too. I actually want to make sure we request something because I think this is really interesting.
I'm actually kind of interested in this for my son. So
nice.
Because he wants to follow in Monica's footsteps and, be a coder, and he can pay for his own college. I'm down for it.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. So that's, like I said, that's our kind of walkthrough of the externals. If you'd like the extended version of this, where we give you the URLs and where you can walk through this yourself, all you have to do is look below this video, and there is a place to sign up for AdLab. Inside, not only is the extended version of this funnel, but you can see all of our funnels, the extended version, as well as all of our amazing how-to guides to Facebook ads, and online marketing in general. Also, the best part, it's the Facebook group.
It's our community.
We have a great community of business owners that are out there doing it every day, and they're helping each other, lifting each other up, providing advice, and taking advice and putting it into action. And that's absolutely my favorite part. So
invaluable.
It really is.
It really is.
If you want to be a part of that, click below, and we will see you next time, and we'll break down another one of these amazing funnels and show you all the cool stuff that's happening behind the scenes. All right? We'll see you next time.
Bye.